What's going on, Renaissance fam? Renaissance Cam here, back in effect. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, if y'all new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be alerted when these videos drop. So this is for my Jeep family, alright guys? Now, if anybody has a Jeep Wrangler, Jeep Gladiator, y'all know that for tall people, you just can't fit in them, right? It's not as comfortable as you might like. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but I'm a little bit farther back right now because we installed these 4x4 mesh big boy seat brackets, alright? I just came out here from my parents' house. My dad helped me install them, and to be honest, I've been driving for about 1 minute right now, and I love them, alright? They're wonderful. I can literally stretch my legs all the way out, alright? The only con I have about them is that my head kind of hits this cage a little bit more, but other than that, man, this is so much better, so much more comfortable. I honestly would recommend this to y'all. Anybody who's, you know, wanting a Jeep Gladiator and just a little bit skeptical about getting one because of their height. I'm 6'7", and this is probably one of the best purchases I've ever made, okay? So I'm gonna just take y'all through us installing them real quick. It wasn't that hard, but it did take us some time to figure out exactly how the brackets went on. So y'all check this out and let me know how y'all feel about it, alright?
Alright guys, so the first thing we had to do was we took a look at the packaging instructions, alright? This kind of gave us an idea of what we needed to do. So these stock seats are secured with 4 bolts, alright? These all secure your seat in place. What we want to do is we want to make sure that everything's out of the way as far as our mats and stuff goes. This is going to make it much easier for us, alright? So once we locate all 4 of those bolts, what we're going to do is we're going to take some type of torque wrench or any type of wrench to get those bolts out, alright? I'm not sure what size we use, but just get you a socket set and it's pretty straightforward from there, okay? By the way guys, if y'all's Jeep isn't as filthy as mine, then you probably shouldn't have one, okay? So the next thing we had to do was take loose our wiring harnesses, alright? Now I would recommend y'all take y'all's doors off before y'all take the seat out because it gives you a much larger gap to get it out because it's very difficult to get out, okay? So once we get those wiring harnesses out, we want to line up our brackets, alright? Line those up to the floor so you can match those holes up, alright? That way you'll know exactly which bolts go back into the floor and which bolts go into the actual seat bracket, okay? Now, these seat brackets, they bolt directly onto your stock seat brackets, alright? You don't have to remove the stock seat brackets from the actual seat. So they go right on top of it. And you want to make sure that you scoot your seat all the way up, alright? When you're putting these braces on, these brackets, because that's the only way to match those holes up perfectly, okay? So once we match up the correct bolts with the right holes, what we want to do is we want to hand tighten those nuts onto that bolt, alright? This is just going to prevent us from, you know, having any misguided threads on there. And then we're going to take a torque wrench or a ratchet head set, whatever you have, and tighten those bolts until, you know, a comfortable tightness. So once we get our bolts to our desired tightness, what we're going to do is we're going to take our seat, put it back in, and reconnect our wiring harnesses, alright? So once we get all of our harnesses connected, what we're going to do is we're going to put our seat down and we're going to make sure that they're lined up to those holes in the floorboard. Make sure those bracket holes are lined up to the holes in the floorboard. We're going to take those same 4 bolts that we took out of the original seat brackets and we're going to hand tighten those in and then hit them with that torque wrench or ratchet head set, whatever you have, and get those tightened into the floor. So yeah guys, this is the final product, and yes, I'm getting about 5 to 6 more inches of leg room, usable leg room, and I love it here, alright? It's like night and day. So if you guys are interested in picking up some of these seat brackets, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below for you guys, alright? If you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you, please leave a like. Make sure y'all share this video and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, alright? Anyways, y'all keep on learning, and I'll see y'all next time.